Appointing Petroleum Minister of State from Niger Delta is a wrong signal. Inter-Party Advisory Council says IPAC. Can you imagine? So how is it a wrong signal? Who is controlling all the solid minerals in the north? These northern people, they are really propagandists and confucianists, I tell you. They play a game to divide and get what they want for themselves. The national chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, Yabagi Sane, says that assigning a Minister of State for Petroleum Resources from the oil-rich Niger Delta area is a wrong signal. How is it a wrong signal? Channel TV report that Sane, who was a guest on Channel's television Sunrise Daily breakfast program on Thursday, stated that limiting the appointment to a particular state would trigger a sense of entitlement among the people of the Niger Delta. On Wednesday, 45 ministerial designations had their portfolios released by President Bola Tinubu. Henneken Lakpobiri, who was born in Bayelsa, was appointed by the president as the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources. However, he made no mention of the Minister of Petroleum Resources duties. This omission also highlighted a pattern seen during the previous administration of ex-President Muhammadu Buhari, who appointed Timi Priye-Silva, a former governor of Bayelsa State, as Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, while keeping the Ministry of Petroleum Resources to himself at the time. The IPAC chair made the following statement regarding the portfolios of the minister designates. Unfortunately, this sector, the Niger Delta, has been made to look as though those who should be appointed to that ministry should come from the Niger Delta. This guy is trying to create a narrative. Who is controlling the gold in Zamfara? Who is controlling the uranium from Benue State? From Borno State. Can a Southerner go to control the gold in Zamfara? Would they allow him to be there? What are you talking about? He continued to say that it sends the wrong message because when you give individuals a sense of entitlement, they start to value efficiency more than other things. I believe that situation needs to be changed. But if it is necessary, he added, why not give a native of the North Central region the Federal Capital Territory if you must make a big deal out of such a crucial ministry? He said, what do we do about fighting crude oil theft? According to what we have heard so far, persons from that region are responsible for the systematic theft of crude oil. Sani urged that the Petroleum Ministry be investigated from both a professional and a national interest perspective. The IPAC chair asserts that the president's duties are significant and vital for the Ministry of Petroleum. He bemoaned the possibility of persistent problems with accountability and effectiveness in preventing crude oil theft if the ministry were given sole role to the president. Can you imagine? So what is this guy trying to say? You are saying that appointing somebody from Bayelsa as Minister for State Petroleum is wrong. Who is controlling all of that solid minerals in the north? The question is, when they say they saw oil in Lake Chad or they saw oil is somewhere in the north, who walked there? Who went there to celebrate it? Were they the Southerners? Who is controlling all the solid minerals in the north? Are they Southerners? You control what is in your area. That is what we call resource control. You control what is in your area, okay, as a patriotic Nigerian, and they remit to federal government what you are asked to do. So why are you now trying to, fret over appointing somebody from Bayelsa as Minister of State for Petroleum? Okay, so you wanted to bring a northerner because what they're saying is that the people there in Niger Delta are responsible for your oil theft. So if you bring a northerner there, with the stealing of oil stop? Are they not even most corrupt? Okay, well, generally, I rest my case. The government of this country has been government of thieves for the thieves and by the thieves. That is how it is. Okay, so let's see. There are a few comments from a few individuals here. Let's see what people are saying about what Sani is saying. Who is in control of gold in Zamfara? Is the person from Niger Delta? That's a big question. Eh? That is a big question. Somebody say your sense small today. Don't mind that idiot. Eh? Now nonsense man in the now nonsense man. Nigeria, you can't satisfy them. Everyone is a professional. Whatever others do is always wrong. Now wow. That is the state of the country. You hit the nail on the head. Such armchair critics, psychopaths, and bigots are the real enemies of the Nigerian nation. Nothing is correct or good except it comes with their myopic whims. They are nothing better than outright ignoramuses. Can you imagine? Everyone is now an expert in going to TV station to compete for who makes the most foolish argument. Eh? Look at even the FCT. The North has been occupying that ministerial position from inception. God bless you, Tinubu. Can you imagine? Thank you. I think Sani is simply angry because of FCT minister under Tinubu, but choose to pick up petroleum ministry. Because Wike is now minister for FCT. Okay. So, but the fact remains that what Sani is saying doesn't hold water. It doesn't hold water at all. You cannot say Northerners should come and be a minister of petroleum in Niger Delta when you cannot make a Southerner a minister of solid mineral or something in the north. They will fight and kill him. They will cause fire everywhere. Yeah? And what about NNPC that has been headed by Northerners for decades? Who has questioned that? Eh? Or now go they do as if they do as if now get sense pass. It's rubbish. You are not very correct here. Southerners had a fair share of the NNPC headship since 1999. Remember Jackson Guys Obasaki and Funsho Kupoloku. Okay. Check out the ratio of Southerners to the Northerners in that ministry. Exactly. Since for the past